Well, hello, friends. Your friend David Valentin here with another video. Welcome back to the channel. This topic is one that applies to all of MLS, I believe. This past weekend, Inter Miami supporter group members and Atlanta United supporter group members came together for a picture that it's running around the internet, particularly on Twitter, where they came together to sing "F you Orlando," nerds. Um, and a lot of people were critical of this. They're like, hey, this is not football culture. You don't come together, first of all, to attack a third party that is not there to defend themselves, that is not playing you. That looks ridiculous. The other thing is, in football, the enemy of your enemy is not your friend. They are all pretenders to the throne, and there can only be one champion at the end of the day. Um, and I hear both sides from the supporter groups and from the non-affiliated like myself. I've been an Orlando City fan for 11 seasons, the whole existence of the club in USL and MLS. I'm a season ticket holder. I write a column in a football specific website. I also podcast about the club on a weekly basis. I vlog, as you can see. So I'm one of those guys that are all in, all invested. I'm not big on the support group culture. It's not my scene. I'm not gonna put it down. I think that support groups are critical for a football club, and also they serve a purpose. Personally, I feel that in our club, supporter groups have deviated a little bit away from being what it should be, which is an advocate for the fan, regardless if they are affiliated with them or not. They are a quality control individual, an advocate for quality on the pitch, and also they are the conductors of football culture in the stadium. That's what supporter groups should be. And a fourth element of the supporter group that does not involve game day is being an impact in the community. If your supporter group is doing acts of charity, uh, doing events where just power drinking isn't the main focus, just going out there, spreading the good word of the game of football or soccer here in the United States, getting kids engaged, maybe donating tickets for underprivileged kids, so underprivileged kids can go experience the game. To me, that's a fantastic use of time for a supporter group. Supporter group culture, if you believe that has to be power drinking, fighting, cursing, and attacking other fans, that, my friends, that's not what football culture should be. Here in the United States, I am very proud to say that we have taken a different path. I know there's some outliers, some people that want to bring that negativity to the United States and Canada. It does not belong in MLS for sure. I also, encourage people to support their local clubs. In the United States, if we want football to be a thing, we have to support our local clubs. So we support our local clubs with our time, with our money, with our attendance. Then we can grow a powerful league that can rival the leagues in Europe. I believe that it can happen in our lifetime. And I'm saying our lifetime. I'm a Gen Xer. I know I know what it is to live in a world without MLS. I've seen MLS grow since my early 20s, and I'm happy to be a fan of not only the league but of a club in the league. To go back to the events that happen in South Florida, I personally don't have a problem with people becoming friendly with other fans. I personally have friends that support other clubs, and I have met them on Twitter. Some I met personally, some I have not met, but over the years have a friendship with them. I support not only Orlando City, but I support Stevenage in England and Maccabi Haifa in Israel. And I have met fans from those clubs, and I try to create relationships with them, and try to be as much as I am involved with Orlando City as possible. Obviously, from afar, watching on TV or your phone is sort of difficult, but I try my best. Um, And to me, that's the beauty of the game. Introducing people that maybe otherwise would have never had the opportunity to meet. And I have met, like I said, I have become friends with people from other countries that there's no way I would have met if it wasn't because we have an interest in a particular club or a particular league. I'm not a fan of the aggressiveness of attacking other fans and just being a jackass in a stadium. One of the things that I personally been told by fans or tourists that just come to Orlando and they make an Orlando City game part of their vacation. People that come from different countries, Latin America, Africa, Asia, Europe, that tell me that the most impressive thing that they're taking with them, well, after going to an MLS game, is the fact that they see women by themselves, they see families with small children, they see there's no restrictions. Away fans sit with local fans. There's no restrictions where you can go to purchase food or use restrooms, because in other countries the away teams are completely segregated from the rest of the stadium. They have their own entrance, they have their own concessions, they have their own restrooms. Some countries that go as far as putting fences and barbed wire or cordon off by police. So they like that. They like the fact that people go chant for their team, and regardless of the result, people go home at peace after having fun. And I think that speaks volumes of the American soccer fan or American football fan, is because, regardless, at the end of the day, we're a small community and we all want the same thing. We want the game of football, the game of soccer to grow in the United States. So with that said, what is my opinion about what happened with these two groups? First, like I said, I think it's stupid that we live rent free in their head. So to each their own. If they had a good time, I really don't find it a negative. Would I have done that? No, I'm too cool. I'm too cool to do that. I'm too cool for school. But I actually, we should encourage people to become friends with each other. I think it will be great for our sport. And also, it just, people are people. And when you are passionate about football as much as I am, even if you follow a different club, that we can be friends, man. We can be buddies. We don't have to be aggressive. I personally, and I'm letting people into my soul, I guess, I don't have an issue becoming friends with people from another club. I do have issues with trolls, people that go online, don't use the real name, don't use the real picture, and use their accounts to taunt, to insult, and to just be a hellhole of negativity. I really don't have patience for that, and I treat those people how they want to be treated, rudely, with insults, and if they really cross the line with me, I either ignore, mute, or block, depending on how much they have angered me. But yeah, that's it. I hope you agree with me that we should be friendly with each other. How friendly is up to you. Like I said, I'm not a supporter group member. Some supporter groups find the mingling, the kumbayas, with suspicion. But then again, I'm too old to waste an ounce of whatever life I have left hating. One of the things I learned while I served in the United States Navy, and I traveled the world either with the Navy or in my profession, is that people want to be accepted and want to be loved. People want to have a place to call their own, and people want to be accepted for who they are. They don't want to have to change or adapt. They just want to be accepted. And I understand why supporter groups are popular, because they offer you that. Maybe because I'm part of a veteran community where it doesn't matter if somebody served 50 years ago or 5 days ago, we all sort of connect because we understand each other, we understand the culture, we understand what we went through, the uniform wearing and all that. And perhaps because as a Puerto Rican, I'm part of an ethnicity where we have our unique language, our unique culture. We have a place to call home, Puerto Rico. Perhaps because I'm Jewish, and that casts the net to a bigger extent to other countries. We understand the culture. We have a language. We have a religion, right? So because I'm part of that, perhaps I don't need to add the other subgroup culture of being part of a supporter group, but nonetheless, my respect and my admiration for those guys. We love the same club, and we shouldn't be arguing about anything. But with that, I'm rambling on now. I just wanted to talk that topic. Hopefully, you find it interesting. Comment for or against that. Should supporter groups mingle? Should we have friendships like that? Or should we be at war 24/7? Please let me know. Thumb up if you liked it. Please share. And also, I am at futbolboricua.net for my column, all in Spanish, by the way. Also, I vlog in this channel in Spanish and in English, and I produce the only Spanish language podcast covering Orlando City, Tiro de Esquina. So, with that said, my friends, I can be found on Twitter at Florida_man76. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Go City.